So you can look at this two ways for Freo. As a season as a whole, hell of a season. Real big step forward, playing finals, won a final.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you offered that to most Dockers fans at the start of the year, they would have said,
it.
yep, we'll do that. Can't help but think of it as a big missed opportunity as well, though. Obviously, they had a really healthy list for most of the year, probably bar Fife. And obviously, Tabiner, and literally 1 point off finishing top four. Again, we know how important that is. So it's kind of hard to.
So who would have they played if they were top four?
They would have taken Collingwood's spot, so they would have played Geelong.
And
then probably hosted Collingwood, right? So
they could have played that on Mars on the weekend, and it was two different teams out there.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt though to have.
Oh no, I agree with that. Missed opportunity, but I think you take the final win and go, yep, that's a final win season.
Yeah, totally.
They were nowhere near it. It felt like 10 goals all night.
Yeah. So what's the biggest priority for them over the next 2 or 3 months? What's the number one thing that they've got to do?
Well, there's so many players leaving. Lobb, Logue, Akers, apparently looking to leave. Akers, Henry this morning, there was interest over.
But Tucker.
Darcy Tucker's the other one.
So is that the most important thing for them right now, to make sure they get adequate compensation for what's leaving?
It's funny, the list is a little bit unsure what it is now, because you want Erasmus in, you want Johnson in, so hence why Akers, Tucker. You want you want to miss playing there full time. So is Rory Lobb probably going to have a better season than Jai next year?
Probably, yeah.
But going forward, you go, well, he's going to be a much better player, you'd think. So I think they might be losing a little bit on a wing, losing a little bit in the forward line. But who knows? What do you get, picks or players? What are you after?
It'd be really interesting, and we'll also find out who's been the scuttlebutt through the season, who's actually leaving. Over the next little period. But it's you're right. They lose a little bit in the midfield, and they lose. David Mundy's out of there as well.
If they decide they're in their window, I would love them to go, right, I see a Lob, Logue, etc. There has to be a lot of money. And go. Here's 900 De Goey. If you want to think Luke Jackson's the answer, if you think Luke Jackson's the answer, then Luke Jackson's...
That'd be an amazing story.
But you'd love him to go
trumping for De Goey. They do like a Ross Lyon switch where all of a sudden they got Jordan De Goey out of nowhere.
Left.
He turns up at the airport and you're like, Jesus.
Melbourne.
Barley. I got Melbourne. 22-point halftime lead.
That's a selling point for De Goey, closer to Barley.
Yeah, cheap flights.
Yeah.